we already kind of compared the Charlies, so why don't we do comparing the children, like which one we like more from each movie?
Mm-hmm.
Starting with Augustus.
I want to say first off, I think all the children are pretty good in both movies.
Yeah, they all do.
The only downgrade is Charlie, unfortunately, but all the kids are pretty much nailed in both versions.
Yeah.
But I love Augustus in the first one. I love when they're like, Augustus, you got the first Wonka ticket. How do you feel? He goes, hungry. But he's great.
So your vote for Augustus is definitely the first one?
I think so. I think so many issues I have with the second one is the Tim Burton isms. I don't even like Tim Burton much as a director. I only like maybe Ed Wood and Edward Scissorhands. I don't think I like any of his other movies.
I am going to exact opposite opinion to you on this one.
Okay.
I fucking love the remake Augustus. I think he is way more committed to being, like, gross, and I think Tim Burton leans into it. Like, I don't think that gross comedy was as big of a thing back in, like, the 60s or 70s. Mm-hmm. Early 2000s with, like, guys like Tim and Eric and, you know, like, Jackass and stuff. Like, gross humor was in. And they go all in on Augustus in this movie. And the first shot you see him, there's shit all over his face. Well, it's chocolate. There's chocolate all over his face. Like, nah, nah, you know, he's making faces and stuff. And then when they get to the candy room, forget about it, bro. Like, he's got cream on his face, chocolate. He's like a shot of him, like, he looks like he's drunk. He's, like, waddling back and forth, just shoving shit on his face. I love that scene. It is so funny to me. And then you cut to the original, bro. Guess who's the dirtiest one in the candy room? It's freaking Veruca. Got handfuls of shit coming in her face. You know what the original Augustus is doing in the candy room? He's eating a fucking orange. Go back and watch the tape. He's eating an orange. That's not Augustus Gloop.
I didn't know Augustus's gluttony was so important to you.
It is, dude. That's his whole character. He's like literally like he's the big guy that eats food. You know, he's supposed to be gross. Mm-hmm. So I think as far as grossness and sloppiness and like Augustusness, even the part when they get to the factory, he runs up to Mr. Wonka. He's like, "I love your chocolates." Yeah. All in on the idea of what Augustus Gloop should be.
He's like a munchkin from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. I like we said, no hate the original Augustus. My vote is 100% the remake.